Made in Vietnam COVID-19 vaccine to be registered for approval next month. And Vietnam has reached an agreement on technology transfer for coronavirus vaccine with the US. We have more details coming in from Ralph Wandolf Empire. Hi, Ralph.
Good afternoon, Christelle, and to everyone watching us today. The registration of the vaccine is expected to be done between August 15 and 20. That was announced at a meeting held on Friday between Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh and representatives from the Ministries of Health and Science and Technology and from the COVID-19 vaccine developers in Vietnam. It was told in the meeting that in the near future, 4 vaccines will be manufactured in Vietnam, of which 2 are domestically developed and the others are made based on technology transfer. Of these vaccines, NanoCovax, developed by Ho Chi Minh City-based Nanogen Pharmaceutical Biotechnology JSC, has seen the fastest development progress, with the phase 3 trial results available between August 4 and 19, said a report at the meeting. Local experts will coordinate with their counterparts from the World Health Organization to assist the vaccine manufacturer in all necessary preparations, including preliminary assessments of the vaccine immunogenicity tests before submitting the vaccine registration dossier to competent bodies for emergency approval, the Health Ministry said. The ministry has established a special working group on clinical trials and development of COVID-19 vaccines, led by Deputy Minister Chan Van Thuan, to boost the progress of all the vaccines under development in Vietnam. After NanoCovax, the second fastest growing vaccine is Covivax, developed by the Nhat Hanh Institute of Vaccines and Medical Biologicals, which will issue a midterm report on July 27 before entering the second phase clinical trial of the vaccine. Among the 2 vaccines based on technology transfer, one will come from cooperation between Vietnamese conglomerate Vingroup and US-based Arcturus Therapeutics, and the other will result from an agreement between the 2 Vietnamese developers, AIC and Biotech, and their Singaporean partner, Xionogy. In addition, under agreement with the Russian Direct Investment Fund, Biotech has packaged Russia's Sputnik V vaccine since July, with an expected capacity of 5 million doses per month, getting closer to the transfer of production technology with a scale of 100 million doses per year. It is expected that WHO experts will come to Vietnam by the end of July to support the health ministry in research, development, clinical trials, appraisal and evaluation of all domestically produced as well as imported vaccines. To date, Crystal, Vietnam has granted emergency approval for 6 foreign COVID-19 vaccines, namely Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Sputnik V, Sinopharm, Moderna, and Janssen. Vietnam has set a target of securing 160 million vaccine doses to vaccinate 2/3 of its population of about 9 to 8 million people this year. In related news, Health Minister Nguyen Thanh Long said on Sunday that Vietnam has reached an agreement on technology transfer for coronavirus vaccine with the US and will start production next year. While he did not divulge specific details of the agreement, the minister said at the first session of the 15th National Assembly that a factory with the capacity to produce 200 million doses is under construction and will commence operations in the first half of 2022. He said that Vietnam has also reached agreements on technology transfer for the coronavirus vaccine with Russia and Japan. The Hanoi-based Biotech company had packaged its first batch of Sputnik V COVID-19 vaccines last week. The batch will be evaluated in Russia before mass production begins in Vietnam. The tech transfer for the vaccine will be completed by the end of this year, Long said. Up to now, Vietnam has secured deals of 130 million doses of vaccines and is in talks with other manufacturers and deals for a further 40 million shots. He said, adding that the shots are expected to arrive in 2021 and early 2022. To date, around 4.5 million doses have been administered, but only about 372,353 people have been fully vaccinated. The infection tally of Vietnam's ongoing COVID-19 wave rose by 2,762 today, this morning, with the new patients recorded in 21 localities. Of them, 1,849 were recorded in Ho Chi Minh City. With the new patients added, Vietnam has recorded 105,287 local COVID-19 patients, in 62 cities and provinces since the new wave started 3 months ago. Of these, 21,240 have recovered and 524 have died, according to the Health Ministry. Among the infected localities, Ho Chi Minh City has the highest infection, 68,271 cases. And that's the latest here in Vietnam. Back to you, Chriselle.
Thank you so much, Ralph, for all your updates, and please always stay safe.
It's my pleasure, Chriselle. But before I go, I would like to greet all brethren of Iglesia ni Cristo 107th anniversary. Reporting live from Da Nang, Vietnam, I am Ralph Van Dok Ampai. We live in interesting times.